Aloha. Today's episode is brought to you by the Western Extension Risk Management Education Center, USDA NIFA, Western Sustainable Ag Research and Education Program, the Livestock Extension Group of the University of Hawaii, College of Tropical Ag and Human Resources, and the Center of Ag Profitability out of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
Aloha and welcome to the Livestock Bala'au, a podcast aimed to provide educational support, information, and guidance to our livestock stakeholders in Hawaii and the U.S. We are your hosts, Mele Oshiro and
Shannon Sand.
And today in this little mini episode, we're just going to give you quick updates on some ongoing things.
Yes.
And I think before we even start, Shannon, when this survey is coming out, it's been a few weeks now, but the wildfires that have impacted the state here in Hawaii, Maui, and as well as the Big Island, particularly Lahaina.
Yeah.
Just wanted to, I gotta just say aloha to everybody out there who's continued to provide support and bringing things into the communities and the organizations. The local community there has band together,
really
and it's
helped
just
out.
It's just unbelievable, but it is heartbreaking to see the impacts it's caused and the terrible devastation that's going on there on the island. So I just want to send our aloha to everybody there.
Absolutely. Thoughts and prayers with everybody. And
yes, definitely. And first up, I guess, in our little mini episode here today,
we're just going to continue to ask for feedback. So if you can fill out the survey, we'd greatly appreciate it. So we know a lot of people have a lot going on, though. So, not going to push it too much today. But if you could, again, it helps us know we're on the right track.
Yeah. Another survey that's out there, too, is our beef consumer that's still open. Just gives us a better understanding of consumers' behavior in purchasing local beef. And that will soon be closing. So if you want to provide any info to that, the links will all be in the description box. And then some updates from Shannon.
Yeah, so some updates for Nebraska and the Western United States, as well as the Midwest. Husker Harvest Days taking place in Grand Island is September 12th through the 14th. That's a really large ag show. And so I'll be there the whole time. Very excited. I will be at the Center for Ag Profitability's booth, as well as the Women in Ag booth. So if you're there, stop on by. We'll have some information about upcoming programs this fall, including things like our Ag Smart Money Week, which I'm really excited to talk about later on. And then September 19th through the 20th, this is like a busy month for conferences for some reason in Nebraska. Probably just because it's that right time between getting stuff out of the fields and getting things moving in other areas. But September 19th through the 20th is the Heard That Conference. So it's the Nebraska Women in Ag program, along with the Nebraska Beef Quality Assurance program. So it's specifically for women in the ag industry, but specifically the cattle industry. And they have a lot of great speakers and breakouts. And so it will be really excited. It is in Broken Bow. So if you want, you can still register for that. And we look forward to seeing you there.
Yeah, and there's one local event that's going to be happening in October, and that will be on the 6th and 7th. That's the Hawaii Cattlemen's Conference down in Waikoloa on the Big Island.
That's always fun.
Registration is already open for that. We'll put the links for all of that in there. So if you're in the state or even out of state and want to come into the conference, it's October 6th and 7th.
I wish I could. I was like,
yeah, right?
Yeah.
And then just a couple of funding opportunities, things that could help benefit Western SARE, which is the Sustainable Agriculture Research and Education Programs. The Western Division, the Farmer Rancher Grant is open currently right now. And this program, closed proposals are due October 25th. It involves agriculture producers. They're the main applicants, and then they usually have a technical advisor. So typically it's somebody in extension or another contract or Department of Ag, something like that helps to implement the projects and address certain different needs, all in relation to sustainable agriculture. So this funding opportunity and grant is open. You can go on there online. We'll put the link for it there and look at past grants and things to kind of get an idea of what kind of work they do support. But it's upwards of almost 30,000. I think it's 29,000.
Yeah, 29,900. Yeah, something like that.
So it's a good amount of money for you to be able to sort of, if you're having a big change in your production that you want to do or whatnot. So
or if there's something you've been interested in trying out, like a new management technique or a new production technique, like Mele was saying, it's a good opportunity. It may not be enough to get you all the way there, but it'll get you started. So
Yeah.
Let's
So
do
if
some
you
on-farm
need
research.
help with that or more information, you can either go to their site or even give me an email, and we can always direct you to certain things as well. In regards to the wildfires on Maui and on the Big Island, there is a producer impact and support survey right now that's open from the Hawaii Farmers United to gather in feedback on some of the impacts to local farms, to sort of shape the response and recovery resources that
Yeah.
they can bring forward. So the more information you can provide them, that's usually helpful to be able to ensure that we can get resources out there and
For those that need.
provided. So we'll put the link for that there. Also, other places that you can reach out to find different programs that could help you if you're impacted from the fire is the USD Farm Service Agency as well, and reach out to your Department of Agriculture as well. Those two.
Yeah, there's a lot of different disaster assistance programs. I don't know if which ones they've set out to start for that, but I would imagine there would be quite a few. So contact your local FSA agent is going to be your best bet. And I don't know that NRCS has any, but I know most of the livestock disaster programs are through FSA. So get a hold of your local agent in your local area.
Yeah, that's probably the best place to start, I think, when you're asking for assistance there. And, and I got to commend those producers, the livestock producers that have donated beef and whatnot through the Hawaii Cattlemen's Council to support resources there on Maui as well. And provide things there. So
food.
Those, if you have beef, they are doing those donations to the Hawaii Cattlemen's Council. So if you want to get a hold of Nicole Galassi, I'll put their links and their information in the description box as well. But if you have things that on the side of beef that you want to donate to them. And then upcoming this month.
So our guest this month is going to be Randy Sainer. He's a livestock extension agent with University of Nebraska-Lincoln here. And he has specializations he does cattle, but he also has a specialization in the area of small ruminant, specifically goat and sheep. So we had a really good talk with him about that. You'll just have to stay tuned. It was very exciting. And I feel like I learned a lot, and there's a lot more I don't know that I really want to know about. We kind of have to
keep ourselves on track because we could get quickly off track on talking about so many other things, but touched a little bit on different things of management and even some multi-species grazing info in there. So
which was cool.
Check it out. I think it's going to be a great episode. And then of course our livestock days in September.
Yay. National Burnt End Day is September 1st.
What's Burnt End Day, Shannon? We'll put you on the spot.
It's barbecue. It's like the ends of the
I kind of thought so, but I was like, really? Okay, good.
I know. I was like, when I saw that, I was like, well, I like those, so I'm just putting that on there today. I gotta have something happy to talk about.
You're right. September 4th, of course, is the holiday for everybody. Labor Day, right? Enjoy some family time.
It's always a big barbecue day.
September 15th, National Double Cheeseburger Day.
Yes. September 17th is National Monte Cristo Day, or as I like to call it, Fancy Ham and Cheese Sandwich Day.
Fancy ham. September 18th, National Cheeseburger. They have 2 cheeseburger days.
I know. It's crazy. I was like, I guess they really like cheeseburgers this month. So, but it makes sense for Labor Day. I feel like hamburgers, hot dogs, are big. So. I don't know I really want barbecue. I want smoked meat, but And then the 23rd is a National Snack Stick Day. So beef snack or pork
beef snack. Yeah. So, those are always good.
Exactly. So, well, I think that's most of what we have for today. So make sure you follow us on our social media pages, the Livestock Vala'au and the Livestock Extension Group if you haven't already. Be sure to visit the UHCTAR Extension website and our YouTube channel listed in the show notes.
That's right. And for additional information about this or any other topics or comments, send us an email at vala'au@hawaii.edu. And then thanks again for listening to the Livestock Vala'au Mini.
Yep. And before we go, show some love to your favorite podcast by leaving us a review anywhere you listen to this podcast, and then stay tuned for the next one.
That's right. And thanks again to our sponsors, the Western Extension Risk Management Education Center, USDA NEPA, Western Sustainable Agriculture Research and Education Program, the Livestock Extension Group, UHCTAR, and the Center for Ag Profitability of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Mahalo for listening. Ahui ho.
Ahui ho.